Grill Sergeant here. What's going on, Grillbillies? I have a 14-day dry-aged, prime-grade, well-marbled tomahawk steak. Damn! But can I do sear marks on a pellet smoker? Let's find out. Let's start the show. So the other day I was binge watching YouTube and I stumbled upon a video where a guy on a Traeger pellet smoker said, I'm gonna show you how to make sear marks on a steak. That's kind of cool. Let me see how he does it. You know, did it low and slow, brought it up to internal temperature, pulled it, and then he's like, I'm gonna crank it up to 500 degrees. And he puts it on, and the #1 comment was, I didn't see any sear marks. It wasn't over flames. It was almost comical. I laughed at it, but it got me thinking. The Pit Boss has the sear feature on it where I can actually pull a lever and I get direct access to a flame. I've never done it before. So today's video is more of like an experiment. Can we get sear marks on a pellet grill that says you can get sear marks on it? Today I'm going to be using the Pit Boss Competition Series 1600. So let's fire this bad boy up. All right, let's prep this tomahawk. Being new to Texas, I'm actually very impressed with H-E-B's quality of their meat. The marbling on this thing it's insane. I don't even know how they call this prime. I have not seen prime well marbled like this. But hey, I get to save some money and the steak's gonna taste better, so win-win. All right, let's season up this tomahawk steak. I'm gonna be using Pit Boss's all-purpose GSP. You know GSP, garlic, salt, and pepper, a steak's favorite 3 things. Prove me wrong. Let's season this bad boy up. You also don't want to forget the sides and the top. Let's get this bad boy on the smoker, baby. That was like a transition. You're supposed to like. Yeah. No, you got to cut to the transition when I go.
Okay.
Yeah. Like start the transition now. Ready?
You got it. Sorry.
All right, let's get her onto the grill. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to run my temperature probe inside. I'm gonna set it to 225. Now we're just gonna wait till she's about 115 internal, then we're gonna pull her off the grill. And as far as the probe, I'm using the InkBird BBQ 4T. Now the cool thing is the InkBird will actually let my smartwatch know when the steak is ready to pull. That's pretty cool. I will post a link in the description so you can check out the thermometer. So now I'm just gonna maybe do some yard work, go fishing, do whatever. But when this watch goes off, it is time to pull.
2 hours later.
All right, my watch went off. This thing is ready to pull and rest. It's at 115 internal right now, and woo! Man, look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Woo! Beautiful. So we're gonna put this down. I'm gonna get this temperature probe out. So we're gonna crank this bad boy up to 500 degrees. It's gonna take about a minute to get there, and then we're gonna pull on the sear feature here, and ooh, can't wait. Let's get this thing wrapped up so it doesn't lose any temperature. While the smoker's hitting 500 degrees and climbing, we're going to let's try that again. We are going to wrap this tomahawk steak up. Now we just got to give it about another 2 or 3 minutes, and that smoker is going to be raging hot. Got Jared calling me right now. Unbelievable. I'm trying to film here. Jared from Frack Daddy Barbecue, you're on this YouTube video right now. What do you want to say to this people of YouTube land?
Go follow my TikTok.
All right, so go follow him on his TikTok.
120 is overcooked.
If I do overcook it, I'll call your wife over and she can enjoy a medium well steak, all right? I figured now's a good time to crack open a beer. This is by Stone. This is Peak Conditions Double Hazy IPA. And if you remember back when I did, maybe 2 years ago, a 3-2-1 rib video, I was drinking this beer. It was so good and I couldn't find it. Well, 2 years later, Central Market, H-E-B had it in stock. They just brought it back and ooh, cheers guys. This is gonna pair so well with this tomahawk. I am so hungry. We're gonna be eating good. About 1 more minute, baby. We're at over 500 degrees right now. Let's sear this steak up. let's see what we're getting. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at those marks. Oh, man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, we're gonna bring this back inside, let it rest for a little bit, and then carve in this thing. I'm so tempted to take a bite right now. So tempted. Grill Sergeant rule number 1, gotta let your meat rest. Now that is how you get grill marks. You need to let that flame hit the steak, and that causes the Maillard reaction. That's when the meat starts turning that, oh, that beautiful rich color. You have that crust and crunch to it. All right, you hear that sound? It's time to cut into this bad boy. Ooh-wee. What you know about that? Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to lightly dust these a little bit more with the GSP. And now my favorite part. Oh man, talk about medium rare perfection. Well, the Sear is night and day difference. It almost has like this flavorful bite and crunch to it that is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. You know me, I have Weber kettles and stuff like that, and I'll get the steak over the coals, but it just doesn't get that, you know, by the end of the reverse Sear, the coals aren't that hot, and you know me, I've tried it all, but hot dang. This is next level. Unreal. Let me know if you would want to try some of this steak in the comments. Ezra, you can take your pick.
Oh yeah.
You want to go that? Okay, Isaac, which one do you want? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you taste it. Let me know what you think. Yeah? Like,
I just saw Dora.
what are you?
That crunch.
Yeah, the crunch from the Sear, right? It's like nothing I've ever experienced before.
I gotta say something from the old house.
All right, guys. Let me know if you'd want to try this steak. I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right?
Peace.
Peace.
Click the fart. Subscribe button. Click the fart. Click the fart. Or SpongeBob will come to your house.